Hello there. I wanted to explain for a moment our VIP communications and how we interact with our Calculated Moves clients. First off, you are given special permissions to head to the top of my inbox in the email cycle. So you can still use my regular email address, or if you prefer, it might be easier to remember, you can send your emails to vip@yourcpapartners.com, and those will come right to the top of my list in my email inbox. That way I can prioritize your communications specifically. If you ever have an emergency, you can also text directly to our business phone number and just text the letter E for emergency along with your name, and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. Now, there aren't too many accounting emergencies out there, but if the IRS pops in and shows up at your door, or if for any reason you are incapacitated and we need to make emergency plans to make sure that your business still operates smoothly while you're out, feel free to use this method to make sure that you can get my attention in a very quick fashion. We also have a function of our office that's a little bit different than some. Our primary communication method is through email. The phone does not ring at my desk, and that helps us minimize interruptions and be very productive in getting our work completed. Generally, we can handle most issues through a quick email back and forth, and we typically can get back to you pretty quickly in between projects. But I won't see it definitely in a very instant second when you send it. So don't hesitate. If you need to send me an email, go right ahead. I will reply to that in between some projects. Now, if we need to schedule a meeting to discuss something at more length, the best way to do that is through our online scheduling system. Typically, I don't take just general phone calls because it interrupts us, but I do schedule calls so that we can spend specific time discussing your particular needs without interruption and be very focused in our discussions. Through our website, you will have access to your very own portal where you'll be able to see all of your tax forms, payroll documents, financial statements, anything that we produce. You'll also be able to see those within the software that we use within Xero or Fathom as well. That is right on our website, so you can log in from there. We don't send out any emails that include Social Security numbers or federal ID numbers for your protection. We won't communicate also with any third parties regarding your information. So if you're working with a financial advisor, an attorney, or a mortgage broker, please do not have them contact us directly, as we will not be able to release any information to them. For security on your end, we will release any information that you need directly to you, and you can provide those to any third parties that you need to. And that way it protects you the most. We don't want any communications that are botched up where something got sent to somebody and it should not. In our office, we've been paperless a long time now, since 1999. So some tips: if you ever need to send us any paperwork or tax documents, please avoid the stapler. Please avoid the stapler. We tear out every staple that we see. We will remove all the paper clips. We have to, so that we can scan your documents. That is the first thing that will happen to them. So you also don't need to take a whole lot of time to go through and put Post-its on things or jot notes on there. We will scan all of those. If you do want to include a note, please don't use a pencil. Pencil is too light. It doesn't show up when we scan in most cases. So if you would use a dark pencil or a pen would be preferred. Also, watch out for highlighters. Anything except a yellow highlighter turns black when we scan it. So we won't be able to read anything that you're trying to emphasize unless it's with a yellow highlighter. And even the yellow won't show up when we when we scan. So really, it's best if you want to just circle something or put a little note by it. That'll be perfect. Thank you. From a communication standpoint, you will learn quickly I am not a procrastinator. We do not handle last-minute projects. Everything that we do is scheduled in an efficient manner so that we can provide you with timely service and give you plenty of time to review anything before a deadline may be necessary. We schedule all the projects and we will provide you with deadlines for submission just to make sure that we can meet those goals with you. As far as tax returns are concerned, we aim to have everything out of the way and not wait until the last minute. April 1st is the deadline for all information to be received to complete the tax return before having to file an extension. Anything that comes in April 2nd or later will be automatically extended and we will complete those, but we don't want to rush the process and have you running to the post office at the last minute or not having a chance to review documents thoroughly before they have to be submitted. And also, if you do receive any notices from any taxing agency, the best thing to do with that is to scan it or email it over to us. We will take a look. If there is anything that you need to do, I will let you know. Otherwise, if there are issues, sometimes there are notices that are just updates and we don't need to take any action. Or if we need to write a letter or make a call, I will do that. Generally, in dealing with the IRS, we have certain times of the week that we make contact with them to avoid rush times and peak call times. So it will take a few days, but once you've sent that information, I will get back to you if there is anything that you need to do. If you don't hear from me, typically that means we've got it on file, there's no action that's necessary. So I hope this clarifies our VIP communications policy, and we wanted to let you know that you do come to the top of our pile here on communications, and we will try to get back with you as quickly as possible on everything that you submit to us and what we can do. I thank you for your time. Have a great day.